A night security guard in Chicago saw something on the gym camera that shouldn't have been there. It was 2:11 a.m. The gym was completely empty. But on camera number 7, a treadmill suddenly started running by itself. At first, he thought it was just a glitch. But a few seconds later, the camera captured something far more terrifying. Someone was standing behind the treadmill. But the gym was supposed to be completely empty. The security guard's name was Daniel. He had just started working the night shift at a 24-hour gym. The job seemed easy. Sit in a small security room, watch the cameras, and make sure no one breaks in. There were 12 cameras across the building. Most nights were boring. Nothing ever happened. But on this night, something felt different. The gym felt too quiet. Daniel was drinking coffee when camera 7 flickered. It showed the cardio section. Rows of treadmills stood under dim lights. Suddenly, one treadmill slowly started moving. The belt turned. Then it started running faster. Daniel frowned. The strange part was, the power to that treadmill had been turned off earlier for maintenance. Yet somehow, it was running. Daniel grabbed his flashlight. He walked out of the security room and headed toward the cardio area. The gym floor looked normal. Machines were quiet. No one was there. The treadmill that had been running on camera was now completely still. Daniel checked the power switch. It was still off. A chill ran down his spine. Daniel returned to the security room. He replayed the footage. The treadmill definitely moved. But then he noticed something else. Right behind the treadmill, a shadowy figure appeared for less than a second. It looked like a man. Tall, standing perfectly still. But when Daniel had gone to check, there had been no one there. Then Daniel heard something in the hallway. A loud metal clang, like weights falling on the floor. He quickly checked the cameras again. Camera 5 showed the weightlifting area. A barbell was lying on the ground. But no one was around. It looked like someone had just dropped it. Daniel slowly walked toward the locker room. The door was slightly open. Inside the room, the lights flickered. Then suddenly, a locker door slammed shut. Daniel froze. He slowly stepped inside. Every locker was closed. But one locker slowly creaked open. Inside was complete darkness. Daniel ran back to the security room. His heart was racing. He looked at camera 7 again. And this time, the figure was clearly visible. Someone was standing on the treadmill. But the treadmill wasn't moving anymore. The person was just standing there, staring directly at the camera. Daniel zoomed the footage. The figure had no clear face. Just a dark shadow. Suddenly Daniel's phone rang. It was the gym manager. The manager sounded worried. He asked, "Daniel, are you alone in the building?" Daniel said yes. Then the manager said something terrifying. "Then who is the person on camera, walking behind you right now?" Daniel slowly turned around. The hallway behind him was empty. But on the monitor, a shadow was standing right behind his chair. Suddenly the lights in the gym turned on. Multiple machines started moving. Treadmills began running. Exercise bikes started spinning. Rowing machines moved by themselves. The entire gym looked like it was being used by invisible people. Daniel grabbed his keys. He was ready to leave. Final twist. Before leaving, Daniel checked the footage one last time. The treadmill camera showed something horrifying. A man was running on the treadmill. But his body looked transparent. Later the manager told Daniel something disturbing. Years ago, a man had collapsed and died on that exact treadmill. It happened at exactly 2:11 a.m. Since then, security cameras sometimes capture someone running there, even when the gym is completely empty. So if you ever stay late at a gym and hear a treadmill running behind you, make sure you're not the only one there.